course I don't know what I'm saying. I am not 6 foot. What the? So, oh my god. Yes. Ooh. And today I'm going to be doing the get to know me tag on YouTube, and these are the questions that most of the YouTubers are asked and the most popular ones. So without further ado, let's get on with the first question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Marie. My initials are MMD, Michaela Marie DeStefano. So that is my middle name. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. As you can see, my walls are pink, but they're also gray. So yes, my favorite color has always been pink. Who was your first best friend? When I got into 7th grade, I met my friend named Belle, and she was my best friend all throughout junior high. And then high school came around, and she and I just kind of drifted just because we didn't really have classes together, which totally happens, especially in high school. I'm now in my senior year, and we got back together.
So clearly I need assistance, because why would I say get back together? Michaela, use your words.
I love her, and she's definitely my best friend. How tall are you? I am 5'6", like 5'6" and 3/4", but I'm probably not growing, so it's probably not gonna happen. Cats or dogs? I freaking love cats. Okay, I have 2 cats. One of their names is Isabella, the other one is Cookie, and Bella and Cookie are sisters, but Bella used to be the runt. I call her Pookie, call her meat lover. She's my freaking best friend. She a fat cat. She looks like a tiger. And the other one is Cookie, and I say that so mean. She is a black and white cat, and she always is with my mom. And Bella likes me the most because I feed her ice cream. She also really likes cheese. Every single time I press the ice cube dispenser in my fridge, she comes running, and then I put it in her cat bowl, and she just freaking licks the hell out of it. So I love my cat. Funniest moment throughout school? Funniest moment throughout school just happened like 2 weeks ago, and it's because that's the only one I can think about at the moment. About 2 weeks ago, so I was in my English class, so I have these kawaii squishies, and I have one that's a donut and one that's a waffle, and I had them laying on my backpack because I thought they were so cute. And this one guy in my grade, his name's Keegan, would come up and like feel my squishies on my backpack. And the one morning I went to go show him my squishies, and one of them was freaking gone, and I was like, brother, who took my squishy? My English teacher had one of my squishies, the donut one, in his classroom, because apparently the day before that I left it and it like fell off my backpack or something. So I walked into English the other day, and my teacher, his name's Mr. Wise. He is a funky man, but he is really cool and I like him. I walk in and I'm like, Mr. Wise, like, you have my squishy. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, you have my squishy. And so I sat down and I was like scoping the room to try to find it, and it was up on the freaking clock. So I was like, okay, Mr. Wise, can I have my squishy back? So I went up and I got the squishy. No, thank you. I threw the squishy at him, and he told me that I should never leave my squishy in his classroom again because next time he's gonna throw it out. And I said, interesting. And then I made a joke about how Keegan like couldn't squish my squishies because they weren't on my backpack, and everybody started laughing because they took it really sexually, and it was just a funny time. Next question is, how many countries have you visited? Well, I currently live in the United States. Flown over Canada from going to Michigan. I have only ever been to Guatemala, which is where I went this summer, and I went on a mission trip, and I got to go to many orphanages. Yes, I literally only know hola, como esta. I know what pollo means because it means chicken. Have you gone to college? So I live in Pennsylvania, so I just applied to the Pennsylvania state schools. Well, some of them. There's one that I specifically really want to go to, and I haven't gotten my acceptance letter from there yet, but I have gotten 2 other ones. But I want to go to college for early childhood education and special education because I love kids. Yes, I will be going to college next fall. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? Okay, well, it's not was because I'm still in freaking hell. My worst subject is math because I'm literally in algebra 3. Your girl's not trying to take pre-calc. You freaking thought. I don't know what my favorite subject is. We're gonna say lunch because I like to eat. What is your favorite drink? I love orange juice, but if I really had to choose, like, I love strawberry milk, which is so good. It's so good. Very good. What is your favorite animal? I already answered that question. A freaking cat, but I also love monkeys. There's this YouTuber named Monkey Boo, and it's literally this grown man who has a monkey. I freaking know how to pronounce it, but it's a cute ass monkey. His name is Monkey Boo, and he's such a sweetheart, and I really want to pet him. I want to take him home. Like, people like send him snacks, and he sits there and he opens it, and it's so cute. I love it. My favorite perfume. This is my favorite perfume. It's called Pink Sugar, and it's, if you love sugary scents, you would love this perfume. It's so good. It's literally, the only way to describe this is that it smells like if you literally took cotton candy, melted it, and put it on yourself. That's literally what this smells like. Tea or coffee? I freaking hate tea unless it's cold tea. I just don't like hot tea. It makes me want to vomit. Coffee is very good. I love coffee. My favorite thing, because there's a Dunkin' right near my high school. I love a medium iced coffee with caramel syrup and sugar and cream. Yes, my go-to. What would you or have you named your children? Well, I would like to name my children like non-typical names. I love like cutesy little names. For a little boy, I would love to name them Max. I love the name Aurora. I love the name Annabella. Not Annabelle, but Annabella. I don't know, I just think they're so pretty. What sports do you play / have you played? When I was younger, I did play soccer for a season, and then I got hit in the head with a ball because I was the goalie, and I ran off the field, and I was like, Mom, sign me up for dance. I'm not doing this. I've been dancing for about 14 years. I've been dancing for a long time. So if you consider that a sport, which I do because that takes a lot of freaking physical endurance, I dance. What is my favorite book? That's a joke. I don't read unless I'm forced to. What is your favorite movie? I really don't have a favorite movie, but I can tell you my favorite TV show, which is Stranger Things. I used to be obsessed with Grey's Anatomy, and I literally have a black crew nut sweatshirt that says like Gray, Stevens, O'Malley, like all of their names on it, and I love it. It's so cute, but I just am not entertained by it anymore. Are you single or taken? So I do have a boyfriend. We have been dating. We've been dating for like 8 or 9 months, and his name's Seth, and he is in college. What's your idea of a first date? So honestly, I love this idea because this is what me and my boyfriend did. It wasn't really a date. Okay, it was a date, but this was like kind of the, like where he asked me out per se. Well, it was the same day. Would imagine going to a park and like bringing a blanket with you and like packing a picnic and sitting there and like eating it and then going hiking because I love hiking. I love nature. It's so beautiful. I love taking pictures of nature. But that would be my ideal first date, and then just exploring your world around you. How many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? So I had one boyfriend before the guy I'm dating now, and we just won't talk about him. Favorite memory from your childhood? Well, so if you guys can't tell, I am pretty much blind. Like, my eyes are huge, especially with my glasses. When I turn to the side, you can definitely see the magnification. So when I was younger, I would go in the bathtub and my mom would bathe me. And when I was like 2.5 years old, I looked at my mom and I was making her cantaloupe tea, which was my favorite. It literally was just shampoo mixed together in a teacup, and I would give it to her. And the one day I gave it to her, and she looked, and I looked at her and I was like, I see 2 mommies. And she looked at me and she started like bawling her eyes out because I saw 2 of her, and she probably thought I was like seeing like demonic things, but I freaking wasn't. I was just blind as a bat, and to this day still am. So, yes. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a brother. His name is Aiden. My brother is actually a transgender. So if you guys want a story time on my brother being transgender, you can definitely comment down below if you really are interested in that. My brother is 19. What phone do you have? Well, I have an iPhone 8, which is very confusing because the quality on this should be really, really good, but it's not. For some reason, every time I edit this on iMovie and then I transfer it over to YouTube, it turns out really, really shitty, and I don't know why. Tell us one of your bad habits. So one of my bad habits, biting my nails. My nails are literally nubs, and it's really, really bad, but it's fine, everything's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys again have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below, like this video, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope you have a glorious day. Mwah.